Hello, BMTA fans, and welcome back for the fifth week of BMTA Season 2 as we cross guards with Stadium Series 1 again in Houston, Texas, NRG Stadium. These 12 trucks have gone crazy last weekend in Anaheim. We've seen a crazy all-out assault on that track. It's about time Houston, Texas gets that same treatment as Houston has a big crowd as well, rocking the same track as last weekend. We're ready to tear it up here once more. We're going to get right into the action here in just a moment as we have something to show you guys. That's right, BMTA fans. For World Finals 2, we'll be going to Birmingham, Alabama, Protective Stadium for World Finals 2. Dates will be announced later in the season when the season ends. Then we get on to World Finals 2. Dates are unknown, but we'll be going to Birmingham, Alabama for World Finals 2. BMTA fans, the event starts in 9 minutes. 9 minutes, and we start this event. Or we might start it early, who knows? BMTA fans, let's get right into the action here. As coming out as we get into timed racing here. First race, around number 1, is going to be... Hang on. Gotta fix that. There we go. It's going to be Ken Murphy and Power Rush taking on Pagliarulo in Excaliber. Gonna go green for Power Rush. Ken Murphy's off. Rhino coming to second first turn. Rhino turn here. A 16.996 for Ken Murphy and Power Rush. Let's hear it for Ken Murphy in the Power Rush. As you get Excaliber ready here. Excaliber is ready. We're gonna go red. Going green. Oh no! You save it. Yes, you can. A 21.355 Mike Pagliarulo and Excaliber. That's gonna... Ken Murphy moves on to the next round. Ken Murphy moving on for his first time, moving on to the next round here in racing. This next race is gonna be kind of cursed, if you ask me, because coming up net is the truck that this driver is going to be driving is a little bit odd, to say the least. As you get our pair here ready, get the pair ready. It's Colt Stevens, ThunderROARus taking on Adam Anderson in the Rod Ryan Show. This is a little bit of a difference for Adam Anderson here, as he's driving a completely different body, representing Rod Ryan Show here in Houston. Adam's lined up. He's off the line. This is a little bit of a cursed truck on a Gravedigger chassis. Adam's off. He's sending it, trying to get it to a finish here. A 16.733 for Adam Anderson on the Rod Ryan Show. Let's hear it for Adam Anderson. And that was a good way to start off his racing. Is a 16.733. We're gonna get Colt Stevens ready ready here in just a moment. Colt Stevens getting ready to getting on the line. As we go red, we're going green as Colt Stevens is off. First turn nice and smooth. Oh no, it's a DNF for Colt Stevens. In ThunderROARus, not how he wanted to start off his weekend here in Houston. So Adam Anderson and the Rod Ryan Show moves on to the next round of racing. We're going to go to our other side of the bracket here, as we see Venard, the Black Pearl, taking on Ryan Anderson in Son of a Digger. We're going to get the race. You get the drivers ready here. Venard going to be running another scheme out here. for you fans. Another scheme. Another Black Pearl scheme is gonna be run out here for you fans tonight. We got the drivers ready on the track. We're gonna start with the left lane, the red lane this time. As we have Ryan Anderson and Son of a Digger lining up. Ryan's off. Going to the first turn. Final turn here. 17, oh, it goes over, rolling the truck. Crazy crash at the end for Ryan Anderson. As the dirt crew's gonna get Ryan Anderson's truck flipped back over here. As Ryan's truck is gonna need some major repairs after that. Ryan Anderson's getting that truck in the back. Here comes Venard in the Black Pearl, running that C10. He's got the red. He's got the green. He's off. Into the first turn. Final turn here. A 16.731 for Venard in the Black Pearl. As we're going to go back and get the times here just a moment. Alright, BMTA fans. Venard moves on to the next round of racing. We're going to get into our final round of round number 1 here in a moment. Give us just a moment here, fans, as we get the truck ready out here. These two drivers ready. Getting the drivers out here on the track. Coming up next, here comes Jamey Sullivan in Sparkle Smash taking on Zack Garner in Wildside. Now Jamey Sullivan is lined up. She's looking for the red. She has the red. She has the green. She's off. Taking the first turn. Nice. Final turn. She flips the truck, but it saves it. But that's going to be a DNF anyway. Truck will not refire. That is going to do it for Jamey Sullivan. In Sparkle Smash. We're going to give him instant move on to the next round for Zack Garner, but he still needs a time for lane choice. So we're going to get Zack Garner here ready. As he has Zack Garner lining up to the line. He's lined up. He's off. Comes to the first turn. Nice and smooth. Comes into the final one. Slick and fast. To overshoots it to 20.411 for Zack Garner in Wildside. I will say again, a 20.411 for Zack Garner in the Wildside. We're gonna get into round number 2 here on the event here. As coming up next, we have Jamey Garner and Toro Loco taking on Camden Murphy in Power Rush. Camden Murphy looking for his first win here on the season. Currently does not hold a single one. As he's lined up. He's off the line. He's going. I may have spoke too soon. Camden Murphy rolls the truck but saves it. Now it's going to be all down to luck if Jamey Garner does not cross the line in time. Goes over again. I don't know what's going on, but the shocks are just not having a good day from the look of it. Power Rush just not having the best day so far. Which very well sucks. As we're going to get the time here in just a moment. 27.365. That's for Camden Murphy in the Power Rush. Now we're coming up next. Here's Jamey Garner in the Toro Loco as he lines up. And he's off the race. Oh no, can he save it? Yes, but he has a broken tire. Locked up a planetary. That is going to do it for Jamey Garner and Toro Loco. That means Camden Murphy moves on. Gets a DNF for Toro Loco breaking the truck out here. Still just very upset out here. Upset out here tonight. We're gonna get our next trucks here ready here in a moment. Got our next drivers ready here. Coming up for his first race here in Houston, it is Cory Rummell's Ring Bailey Circuit. Cory Rummell is off. Coming to the first turn. Final turn. A 17.086 for Cory Rummell. Very fast, but not the fastest time up tonight. Fastest time up tonight is, in fact, let's see, Venard in the Black Pearl with a 16.731. That's our fastest time here tonight. As we get our next driver, as we get Adam Anderson ready for his race. Adam Anderson ready to roll here again. As he lines up for the line. He's got the red. He's got the green. He's off. Coming into the first turn wide. Final turn. Oh, can he save it? Yes, he can. It's a 16.934. Again, I'll say again, a 16.934 for Adam Anderson. He moves on to the semifinals to face up against Camden Murphy in Power Rush. Again, an amazing win there for Adam Anderson, taking on Cory Rummell. Moves on. We're going to get into our next race here. Oops. My bad, chat. I messed up there. As we get our next two competitors here on the track. Our two most favorited drivers out here tonight coming out to face each other. So here comes Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack, taking on Venard in the Black Pearl. Two independents going against each other. Tim Hall Jr.'s off for the races here. Looking for his first win on the series. Comes to the final turn. Almost rolls the truck over. A 16.284 for Tim Hall Jr. in Jurassic Attack. That is a new fastest time here tonight for Tim Hall Jr. in the Jurassic Attack. Very fast. This is the fastest time of round 2, and it's the fastest time in general of this event. As we get ready, we're going to pull Jurassic off the track here so we can get Venard's run underway. We have some engine issues for Venard as he's trying to start the truck up. It's just not starting for him. Oh, it almost started. We're trying to start the truck here. He's trying. He's 60 seconds to get that truck fired up here. And we got the truck fired up here. Venard lines up to the line. He's off. Oh no! Can he save it? No! Cannot take it. That's a DNF. Another DNF. 4 DNFs so far on this event. Venard cannot make it to the next round. Tim Hall Jr. gets a chance to take a racing win. Very, very sad way to end off your Venard's night here, as he would have loved to take home a racing win after a skills win last weekend. But not everything is going to be the same out here, as we got another independent race coming up here in just a moment. We'll be right back with you, as we're going to take another intermission here. To talk about the world for another World Finals look in. Alright, BMTA fans, we are back here for more timed racing here tonight. Because here we have Zack Garner in Wildside, going to be taking on Pagliarulo in Jester. Final race of round 2 here. As these already all coming to the first turn nice and smooth. Final turn here. .858 as he rolls the truck over. Again, I'll say it one more time. A 17 point on having slight difficulties. 17.858. So far, Zack Garner looking to take home a racing win here tonight. What's coming up next is our off-the-rip weekend winner here from Racing. in Orlando, Florida, and overall event champion from Orlando, is Matt Pagliarulo and Jester. Somehow took the first win of the start of the season with a great race. As Matt's getting staged, and he's off. Oh, Matt swinging it in there. Swinging it into the final turn. Under rotates the turn. It's a 19.413. A 19.413 for Matt Pagliarulo and Jester. Not how he wanted to end off the night here for racing, as he does not take it. So that means Zack Garner, Wildside, moves on to the semifinal round against Tim Hall Jr. in Jurassic Attack. BMTA fans, we are going to get our drivers here ready in just a moment. These few drivers very hungry for a racing win, because neither of them have one. Neither of these few have a racing win under their belt in Season 2. As these two looking for a racing win. One of them looking to catch up in the points right now. One of them in major need of points, being in almost dead last in 10th place, looking to catch up here in this event. And looking like that might just happen out here tonight. But it's a chance. Can Adam Anderson knock Camden Murphy out and make him go down more in the bracket? Enough chit chatter as we get on to our next race here. Here's Adam Anderson in the ThunderROARus show taking on Camden Murphy in the Power Rush. Adam Anderson's got the red. Adam Anderson's got the green. He's off. The first turn, a little slow but fast. Final turn here. A 16.517 for Adam Anderson in the ThunderROARus show. I mean, that was fast. Was it fast enough for Adam Anderson? I'll say it again, a 16.517. That should hopefully hold Adam Anderson off for now. As we're going to get ready for Camden Murphy's run, racing pass here in just a moment. So you have Camden Murphy ready on the line now. Camden Murphy's got the green, he's off. Camden Murphy might have just sold his win. He does! 21.655. Rough break out here for Camden Murphy. Got so far into the bracket, could not finish the race. That makes Adam Anderson move on to the final round. Gotta give it to Camden Murphy. He gave it his all here on the track. Can't really blame him that much. Because that was a race to remember there. As coming up next, we have our last race of the semifinals. We have Tim Hall Jr. and Jurassic Attack taking on Zack Garner and Wildside. It's Tim Hall. Lines up to the line in that beautiful blue Jurassic attack. He's off. He's got the green. This is one of the independents. It's an independent getting into the final round. Either way. Final turn here for Tim Hall Jr. A 16.035. New fastest time here tonight. Let's hear it for Tim Hall Jr. in Jurassic Attack. Again, I'll say it again, a 16.035 for Jurassic Attack. That's a very fast time here. That is the new fastest time. And very fast indeed it was. As you're going to get to sorry. Zack Garner in Wildside's run. Right now. He's lined up. He's off with the races. Into the first turn here. Goes wide with it. Cannot take it to 17. He's going on the sidewalls. Can he save it? Yes, he can. To 17.3 on the dot. That means moving on to the final round of racing is Tim Hall Jr. in Jurassic Attack. One of these is taken on. Tim Hall Jr. is going to move on to the final round to take on Adam Anderson. Engraved in Ryan Show, sorry. This could be anyone's race here. This could be anyone's race here tonight. As Adam Anderson's lined up, ready to take home his first racing win here tonight. Got some words that the lights are not staging properly. We're gonna try to get those fixed here. Drivers are gonna restage. They have restaged. And now we're going to get into the final round of racing here. Adam Anderson refires the truck. He's got the red. He's got the green. Adam is off. This is going to be a new racing winner. For the second weekend in a row. Adam Anderson coming to the final turn. A 16.802. Let's hear it for Adam Anderson. I will say it once more. A 16.802 for Adam Anderson in the Gravedigger. Very well raced there for him. As we still got to get Tim Hall Jr.'s run in. Which I'm very hoping that he takes it here tonight. So he's been through it here at this event. The independent that everyone loves out here tonight. As he's off. First turn, very nice. Final turn. Very nice. Coming into it, a 16.654. We're going to check the times here. Taking his first ever racing win here tonight is Tim Hall Jr. in Jurassic Attack. Taking home his first ever racing competition win here on the season. Can he keep it up for the entire event? We will find out here for the two-wheel skills challenge coming up here in just a bit. What a way to end off a great day of racing here. Let's hear for Tim Hall Jr. in Jurassic Attack. Very well deserved here. Just mind-blowingly deserved. Just an amazing way to end off an event for Tim Hall Jr. I mean, he was 3-0 with every driver on the series. Well, not 3-0. He was 3-0 with drivers that competed against him on this track. We gotta also give props to Cannon Murphy in the Classic Crusher over there. He gave it his all on this event as well. Also, my bad, I also forgot to say that was not Colt Stevens, I was in ThunderROARus. That was Hyper. It looks like he's not running the black ThunderROARus this weekend. He's running the normal ThunderROARus this week. I really got confused between Hyper and ThunderROARus, Hyper ThunderROARus and Colt Stevens, as I forgot which driver who's driving on this series. And it's Hyper who's going to be driving the base ThunderROARus here tonight. Hopefully next weekend they can make another. We're gonna make another body here for them. Actually, I'm getting word that we have a body for Hyper in the back. So good news for Hyper that he will get the black body back for the Two Wheels Goes Challenge coming up here in just a few moments. Do not go away just yet as we get the Two Wheel Skills Challenge ready here in just a moment. I do want to say congratulations to Tim Hall Jr. in Jurassic Attack, taking home his first win here on the season and on the series. Very well deserved for Tim Hall Jr. I never thought I'd see Tim Hall Jr. take home a racing win here tonight in Houston, Texas. Give it up for Tim Hall Jr., everybody. BMTA fans, we are back here for Two Wheel Skills Challenges coming out first. Here comes Hyper, returning in the black ThunderROARus out here tonight. I'm ready to see what he can do out here tonight. First move here tonight. Going for a nosewheel for his first attempt. He's holding it. He held it there for a good minute. Oh, no kidding. Save it. No, he cannot. That is going to do it for Hyper and ThunderROARus. Scores are coming in for him right now. Scores are in for ThunderROARus, Hyper, and ThunderROARus. It's a 12 for Hyper. Let's hear it for Hyper and ThunderROARus. We get our next driver out here on the track. This track is tacky, but you gotta go with the flow on this track, because coming on next, here comes Jamey, Sullivan in Sparkle Smash. Ready to tear up another truck. Tries to get to a combination move there with a wheelie. That was a little bit of a weird move, but that's one hit. He has one more left. Sky wheelie. Oh, hard hit on the rear. That's going to shut off the truck. That's going to do it for a run, though. Let's hear it for Jamey Sullivan in Sparkle Smash. Scores are coming in now for her. She had two crazy hits so far here in the Two Wheels Goes Challenge. Score for Jamey Sullivan is an 8, and adding a 6, it's a 14 for Jamey Sullivan in Sparkle Smash. That takes the lead here tonight in the Two Wheels Skills Challenge right now. As we get our next driver here on the track. All the way from Kill Devil Hills, North Carolina. Coming out next, here comes Ryan Anderson in Son of a Digger, representing 15 years. Wondering what Ryan will do out here tonight. Ryan Anderson. Going for the tombstone. Does the combination move. Getting scary close to the wall there, but puts it down. Good move for Ryan Anderson, his Son of a Digger. Ryan is just, Ryan can't see, he has to go from the ground. There goes the hood. No body on Ryan Anderson's truck. Let's hear it for Ryan Anderson and Son of a Digger. Scores are coming in now. It's a 7 and a 9. It's a 16 for Ryan Anderson and Son of a Digger. Excuse me. Sorry. 16 for Ryan Anderson. He takes the lead. Very good lead on Ryan Anderson right there. Oh my god. Sorry, hold on. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I am back. Gonna get our next truck ready here. Coming out next. Hold on. Coming out next, here comes Mike Pagliarulo in Excaliber. Goes for a sky wheelie attempt. Combines it to a slap wheelie. Puts it on the sidewalls. Saves the truck. An amazing first attempt for Mike Pagliarulo. He's got one more attempt remaining. He's gonna go for a nose wheelie. Let's hear it from Mike Pagliarulo in Excaliber. Sorry, BMT fans, we're back. Scores are coming in for Excaliber. It's a 8 and a 6. A 14 that ties up with Jamey, Sullivan, but Mike Pagliarulo will take third place here on the competition. Also getting word that Matt Pagliarulo will not be able to compete out here tonight due to the fact of a truck issue on the truck right now. Some issues on the truck. So Matt Pagliarulo will not be able to make it out here tonight. Matt Pagliarulo not being able to make it out here tonight, sadly enough. But coming out next. Here, next driver ready. It's coming up next. Here comes Jamey, Garner, Toro, Loco. Jamey Garner having some issues in the back. He's got his 60 seconds to get that truck fired up here. He's got 60 seconds to get that truck fired up. Or he will not be able to run out here tonight. $60 seconds starting now. As can he get the truck to fire up here? Or will he not be able to get the truck to fire up at all and risk his points right now being in 7th, or will he risk that position and drop more farther down in the points? Right now, it's in right now, as I'm talking about this, it's in jeopardy with Matt Pagliarulo since he's not able to compete out here tonight. Zack Garner could take the lead out here. 24 seconds to see if Jamey Garner can refire the truck. Jamey Garner refires the truck. He's able to compete out here tonight. Jamey Garner moving out onto the track right now as we speak. Ready for a two-wheel skills competition run. Jamey Garner. Gonna go for a tombstone. That's new for Jamey Garner. What? Does a Tom Meents World Finals 1 moment, but broke a rear planetary. That is gonna hurt Jamey Garner's run. So far, Jamey Garner has broken a front planetary, now a rear planetary. Goes for a nose wheelie. He's pulling a Mike Vaughters moonwalk here. Grab walking it. Try to walk it up, but that's gonna do it for Jamey Garner in El Toro Loco. Solid attempts, solid moves. Scores are coming in. A 12 and a 13. That's a 25 for Jamey Garner in El Toro Loco. Let's hear it for Jamey Garner. Coming out next, here comes Venard, the Black Pearl. Venard ready to tear it up here tonight in the two-wheel skills challenge. Your last weekend's two-wheel skills champion, last weekend's two-wheel skills winner. He's going for something different here. Looks like the truck took an over-rev attempt. They're gonna go for the same move again. Oh, can he save it? Can Cole save it? He's on the sidewalls. Saves and breaks off a tire. An amazing save attempt. An amazing save attempt by Venard in the Black Pearl. Probably one of the best skills runs. Sure, started off a little bit bad, but Venard stepped it up from that one move. A 23 for one score and a 12. That's a 35 for Venard in the Black Pearl. A 35. Venard might just make it into the two-wheel skills championship for World Finals in Birmingham, Alabama. Protective Stadium. Still got 5 trucks left. So Venard better be holding on. Better be hoping that he can keep that lead in the two-wheel skills challenge here tonight. Coming up next, here comes Cory Rummell in Ringling Bailey Circuit. Cory Rummell ready to throw a run down here tonight. Look like he's gonna do the same thing Venard did, but on a different ramp. Reversing it. Reverse wheelie there. This is only attempt number 1 for Cory Rummell. Puts it down, could not quite get the execution for a second move there. Or a combination. Looks like that's what he was trying to do, but couldn't quite get it. He's gonna go for a nosewheel off of the step up, or the ski slope, where some people call it. Oh, could not quite get it. I will count that. I will count that as a combination move. It might not have looked like one, but I will count it as a combination move. Still, an amazing one to be exact. $21 in the 19, a 31 for Cory Rummell. That's enough to take second place here on the series. A 31 for the 2 Wheel Skills Challenge. Rummell's really trying to step up his game here on the series. He's not a slacker here on this event. He's not a slacker whatsoever. He will throw down a freestyle and a 2 Wheel Skills run if needed. He did. He's doing that, just that, right here, right now. Yes, coming up next, here comes Zack Garner in Wild Side. He's gonna go for a moonwalk. He's gonna go for this, well, for the island. Yeah, he's gonna go for a stoppie. Crazy attempt on the sidewalls. Can he save it? Yes, he can, but the truck shuts off. Will the officials let him refire out here? Yes, they will. Going for a nosewheel attempt. The truck shuts off. Some electrical issues on Zack Garner. Pulls a Tyler Menninger, World Finals 24. But scores are coming in for Zack Garner in Wildside. A 23 for Zack Garner. The 23 for Zack Garner. Got 3 trucks left here in the 2 Wheel Skills competition. Coming out next. Coming out next, here comes Camden Murphy in Power Rush. Goes for a nose wheelie. Recovers it. Amazing combination. Cannot save the truck. Very sad to see there. Camden Murphy cannot save the truck. Doors are coming in. Camden Murphy in Power Rush. A 25 for Camden Murphy in Power Rush. We're going to take a quick break here right now. So a quick halftime here. We're going to go into some halftime here. Got some technical difficulties behind the scenes. So we're going to take a quick halftime here. We will be right back. BMTA fans, we are back. We're going to get back into the action with the rest of the Two Wheel Skills Challenge. 2 trucks still remain here. Coming out next. Here it comes. Also, Zack Garner's score was a... Let's see, where's that? Was a 23. Coming out next, here comes Adam Anderson in the Run Right Show. Adam Anderson ready to do a peak year skills run. Looks like he's gonna go for a tombstone. Cannot save the truck. That is gonna do it for Adam Anderson. Scores are coming in an 11 and a 9. That's a 20 for Adam Anderson. I'm sorry, that's a 19 for Adam Anderson. Got one more truck left here in the Two Wheel Skills Challenge. Coming up next, here comes Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack. Gonna go for a popper. He's walking it. Crazy combination move there for Tim Hall Jr. Already going for his next hit. Steering wheel is out. No front steering whatsoever. That is going to do it for Tim Hall Jr. in Jurassic Attack. Scores are coming in for Tim Hall Jr. A 12 and a 19. That's a 31 for Tim Hall Jr. He's going to tie for third. That's going to tie for second place, but he's going to be put in third due to the fact that Cory Rummell's in third. And that means your winner for the Two Wheel Skills Challenge is Venard, the Black Pearl. We're going to go into another halftime here to get the track prepped and ready for freestyle competition here tonight. We'll be back here in a moment. BMTA fans, we are back here for freestyle here. We're gonna get our first truck ready here in just a moment. Our first truck out here tonight, freestyle. Coming out first, here comes Camden Murphy in Power Rush. Coming out first for the freestyle competition, trying not to let down, unlike last weekend in Anaheim. Crashing first hit. A little bit of technical difficulties here. Gotta reload the map real fast. Venard Murphy starts with some nice air off the jump there. Huge air so far for Venard Murphy's run. Huge air. Puts a nice wheelie on there. Oh no. Venard Murphy goes over, doesn't flip it this time. Not this time. Venard Murphy keeps the truck going. Trying to keep the truck alive as much as possible. Uh-oh. Could not save the truck. Left 49 seconds left on the clock. Still eligible for a score, unlike last weekend where he did not get eligible for a score. Score is coming in for Camden Murphy in Power Rush is a 23 and a 12. That's a 35 off the rip. Camden Murphy gets a 35 off rip here. Coming up next for the freestyle competition, here comes Hyper in ThunderROARus. Huge air to start off the time there. Going around. Gonna get some nice air off the jump there. Hyper looking to be in the high jump competition or main field. He's really hoping for anything at this point. Huge air. Huge air there. Coming around. Huge air off the step up. Goes over. Saves it. Almost narrowly hits the wall. Can he save it? No. Left 62 seconds on the clock. Wow. I just realized that was not even switched. I will redo that run just for that occasion, because I completely forgot to take this off. Restarting the run due to a malfunction with the screen. We're gonna redo that run. Here comes Hyper and ThunderROARus. Huge air off the step up. Huge air off that jump right there. Going over the island. Huge air off the racing lane. Flips the jump there. Coming around. Huge air off the jammer. Puts into a wheelie. Needs a wild factor right about now. Left 69 seconds on the clock. That is gonna do it. That is gonna do it for Hyper and ThunderROARus. Scores are coming in. 21 and a 12. That's a 33 for Hyper and ThunderROARus. Gonna take second place here. Getting some more news that Pagliarulo still cannot get that truck to refire. So still will not be able to compete at all in this event other than racing. Jester does not get a singular score. Having the most worst weekend for Jester today. It sucks the fact that that is happening. Getting the next truck ready here tonight. Coming up next, here comes Pagliarulo in Excaliber. So that's the run we're going over the cars. Taking the turn here. We're gonna go to the backside of the cars. Going around, doing some donuts. Huge air, not some massive air, but not too big of air. Huge air up and step up. Cartwheel! Can he save it? No, you can't. Left 66 seconds on the clock. And he's gonna do it for Mike Pagliarulo. Scores are in a 12 and a 19. That's a 31. The fans here in Houston are just giving these trucks big scores. But coming on next, getting the next truck ready out here tonight. Get Excaliber off the track. Coming out next, he took home your racing championship and is looking in the lead for the point standings here tonight. Coming out next, here comes Tim Hall Jr. in Jurassic Attack. Starts up with some nice air off the jump there. Looking for a freestyle win here tonight. Hopefully can keep the truck together. Huge air off the jump there. Team Tomfoolery not able to get a single win anything here tonight. But the independent circuit's still very high up in here. Nice air from Tim Hall Jr. Backside of the racing lane. Put into a combination move. "45 seconds left on the clock. Huge air for Tim. Truck's still decently intact. And he's going for the backflip ramp. Morgan backflip ramp. Oh, there goes the tire. Left 22 seconds left on the clock. What a way to end off the freestyle run. Scores are coming in for Tim Hall Jr. We have a 19 from the judge, one of the judges, and another 19. That's a 38 for Tim Hall Jr. in Jurassic Attack, taking the lead here with a 38. Excuse me. But that was an amazing run. My big question is there anyone that's going to be able to beat that? But coming up next, here comes Jamey, Sullivan in Sparkle Smash. Coming with guns blazing with some huge air. Wasting no time on the jump. Huge air. Looks like he's just trying to get into high jump competition for all finals. So far, an amazing start to the run. Oh, and that is gonna do it. The rear just gave out on her. That is gonna do it for Jamey Sullivan in Sparkle Smash. Kinda doesn't fill a minute. But fails 36, so she's gonna be able to get a score here tonight. A 12 And a 9. That's a 21 for Jamey Sullivan and Sparkle Smash. 21 for Jamey Sullivan. Coming up next. Getting our next driver out here on the track now. Coming out next. From Kill Devil Hills, North Carolina. Representing 15 years of this truck. It is Ryan Anderson and son of a digger. Rocking no body on that truck whatsoever for freestyle. Getting some nice here off a step up. Some great air off the jump there. Oh, that is gonna do it for Ryan Anderson and son of a digger. Breaks the tie rod to where he can't even control the front steering. That is gonna do it. Still eligible for a score, nonetheless. Scores are coming in. A 15 and a 12. That's a 27 for Ryan Anderson. Son of a digger. So a lot more drivers left here in the freestyle competition. We got 5 trucks left already left in the freestyle competition. Coming up next, here comes Jamey, Garner, Toro, Loco. Some huge air there. Saves the truck with an amazing save. I thought the officials were going to shut him off there, but they didn't. Trying to keep the truck alive a little bit. Blowing the smoke. Going over the car is some beautiful air. Huge air there. He's filled with time for a score. Huge air there. Doing it. Recovers the truck. Lining up for the 8-pack. Nails it. Still continuing on the run. 5 seconds left of the run. Oh my god! Fills the time but slams the tire off along with the drive shaft. That's a way to end off the freestyle running for Jamey Garner. Solid freestyle. Scores are coming in. a 17 for the one expert and a 13 for the other. That's a 30 for Jamey, Garner, and Toro, Loco. One of the best freestyles I've seen out of Jamey, Garner. Not enough for the lead. That's enough for 5th place here in the freestyle competition. So we also, actually, never mind. Coming up next, here it comes. Coming up next, here comes Zack, Garner, and Wildside. Ready to tear up one more freestyle here tonight for himself. Huge air, some air there off the racing lane. Huge air, some air there. Getting some medium-sized air. Some nice air there. Some nice air there. Some nice air off the jump there. That is gonna do it for Zack, Garner, and Wildside. Amazing run. Scores are coming in. We got a 12 and an 11. That's a 23. Zack, Garner, and Wildside. Got 3 trucks left here in the freestyle competition. Left 53 seconds for Zack, Garner. Got 3 more trucks left. Coming up next, here comes Cory, Rummell, and Ringling Bailey Circuit. Ready to tear up a freestyle here tonight. Or attempt to, that is. It's also some huge air. Almost getting some wonky over there. Cartwheel saved! Continuing on the freestyle. I can see why the experts are giving a fans and the judge, the expert judge being me, are giving some very high scores, because these drivers are putting on a heater of a run right now. Oh no! Tries to save it but cannot. That is a rough landing on the side of the truck. That is gonna do it. Left 53 seconds on the clock. Scores are coming in. A 17 for me. The fans are gonna give it a 13. That is a 30. Rummell gets a 30. That is gonna put him in 6th place, tying with Jamey, Garner and the Toro, Loco. Got 2 more trucks left here in the freestyle competition. Two more trucks left here in the freestyle competition. One of them is taking a win already. And someone who's already taken home a freestyle win. Coming out next. With no front body. Coming out next. Here comes Venard in the black Pearl. That once beautiful K10 that he was running now turned to scrap out here in Houston. Starting off the run with some nice air, going over, recovers it with a barrel save, rolling it's a roll save. Gonna continue on the run here. Some nice air off the jump there. I think we might see Venard in the main field or in the high jump challenge competition. So from the way things are going, Venard is just sending it out here tonight. Saves the truck with a nice save. That side panel was barely hanging on. Now it's off. Sliding up for the Morgan & Morgan backflip. Huge air, puts it to a moonwalk. Gonna continue on the run. Having a great run so far. Pulling a Bryce Kenny out here tonight. That is gonna do it for Venard in the Black Pearl. Tries to pull off what Bryce Kenny did, what Bryce Kenny's been trying to do, and trying to find a good spot for it. Venard tries it here in Houston, couldn't quite get it down. That is gonna do it for Venard. The Black Pearl scores are coming in for Venard. An amazing attempt there for a freestyle. At 18 from me. The fans are going to give it a 16. That's a 34 for Venard. Not enough for the lead. It's not for third place here. Still, solid freestyle. Getting third place. We still got one more truck left here in the freestyle competition. And this last driver has a freestyle win already from last weekend. And he's ready for a freestyle. Coming up next, it's Adam Anderson in the Rod Ryan Show. Adam Anderson ready to throw down another heater, but not in his truck, not in Gravedigger. Even though this is Gravedigger technically, this is the only event that will not have a Gravedigger body. But it's still technically Gravedigger in this event. Huge air right there. Started off the run with some nice air. This is the final run of the night. Coming around. Oh, that is gonna do it for Adam Anderson in Gravedigger. Tough break to end off the run there. Left 92 seconds on the clock. Scores are coming in. 11 and a 15. That's a 26 for Adam Anderson. in the Rod Ryan show, or Gravedigger. 26. Rough break there for Adam. But that means taking home another win here tonight is Tim Hall Jr. in Jurassic Attack. Double downing here tonight. Amazing freestyle. I'm beyond speechless. Tim Hall Jr. just came home with a freestyle win. Tim Hall Jr. doubles down here tonight. This might affect the points, but we're going to get the scores loaded in here. The points add up on in here. So we get them in. Tim Hall Jr. getting another victory here tonight is phenomenal. Coming home with a nice victory here. Venard also had a great run. Getting the points added up here currently right now. The points are being added up here right now. Shouldn't take that long to add up the points here. Still. Your overall event champion is Tim Hall Jr. in Jurassic Attack. Takes home 3 trophies here tonight. Tim Hall Jr. takes home the racing competition, takes home freestyle, and then takes home the overall event champion. What a way to end off his freestyle and end off the night here. Just amazing. I would like to thank all of you for coming to this event, as this is one of the few events that we've had happened here. One of the most major events, and one of the most crazy events to happen here tonight. It was just beyond crazy. I would like to thank all of you for coming out here tonight, and we will see you all here tomorrow for Stadium Series